Good morning, YouTube BookTube. This is Johnny. I looked at my YouTube site a minute ago, and it was like 22 hours since I made a video, and I figured I could make a video this morning. I want to get these used books that I got at thrift stores down the lower level before we get into a new week. Get them off my to-be-read pile table there in the living room. So I'm just going to show the books. I'm not going to go into them. I'm just going to show you what I got this week at thrift stores. Here in West Michigan, it is April the 24th, 2021. It is 9:47 in the morning. It's another gray day. It's supposed to rain today, and my wife went off to church to make some more pig in the blankets. So I'm by myself. Wrote in my diary this morning. I'm on page 426 for the year 2021. And I'm reading for morning worship, Contemplating God with the Great Tradition, Recovering Trinitarian Classical Theism by Greg A. Carter. Really enjoying this, really a blessing. So yeah, drinking coffee. Coffee is a blessing. So here's the books. Now I bought this book, even though I have it, but it was only a quarter. It's Philip Roth's The Ghostwriter. Mine's a hardback down the lower level. This is easy to handle and read. This is Vaclav Havel. He was like a political leader in Czechoslovakia back in the 70s, I think. In Prague. This is his memoir, Disturbing the Peace. I got this at the Fenville Public Library book room. These books all came from the Fenville Public Library. Fenville is south of us. It's a small little town. They have a library, and then you have a book room. They sell used books withdrawn from the library. You never know what you're going to find. I found there at Fenville, Love in a Dark Time, The Other Explorations of Gay Lives in Literature by Toibin. I collect his writings. I just got his book on Barcelona. I also have his book, The Penguin Book of Irish Fiction, downstairs. And I have his novels, The Master, The Black Water Lightship, Heather Blazing, The Story of the Night. I have his short stories. He's an Irish writer. This is his book by Gay Lit. This book had a buzz. Killers of the Flower Moon, Osage Murders and the Birth of the FBI by David Grann. This is being made into a movie right now. I have David Grann's book, The Lost City of Z. This was The Tale of Deadly Obsession in the Amazon. And this is his latest book, Killers of the Flower Moon. National Book Award finalists. So, yeah, I found this book the other night. Been going through all my books, and I was getting rid of my Oliver Sacks books, and I had a stack of those, and underneath that stack was this book. I couldn't remember why I found it. So then I found Andrea Camilleri, Inspector Montalbano Mystery, August Heat. I already had this, so this will go in the little library around our neighborhood. I also had this, but I wasn't sure. It was only a quarter. Murakami's short stories, Blind Willow and Sleeping Woman, 24 stories. I also had this book by Anthony Beevor, Stalingrad, The Fateful Siege, 1942-1943. These I'll give away in the neighborhood. They're only a quarter. Then I found Adora Welty, these are 3 novels of hers. The Golden Apple is Losing Battles and The Ponder Heart. I got this from my wife. And then I found a novel by William S. Burroughs, The Nova Express. I think I had this, but this is in perfect condition. It was only a quarter. And then I found this little biography, Crazy Diamonds, Sid Barnett and the Dawn of Pink Floyd. This is a biography by Mike Watson and Peter Anderson. Yeah, I'm not really a big Pink Floyd fan, but I collect biographies on rock stars and things like that. Then this is another novel. I got this at the Douglas Humane Society thrift store or retail shop. Penmarric, a novel by Susan Howatch. This is a memoir. I got this at the Saugatuck Library. They have a little section where they sell books. This is a memoir called The Education of a Yankee, an American Memoir by Judson Hale. I collect memoirs, autobiographies, biographies. This is a biography on the wife of Orwell. This is called The Girl from Fiction Department, A Portrait of Sonia Orwell by Hilary Spurling. I have several biographies by Hilary Spurling. She wrote a biography of the unknown Matisse. And she's written other biographies, but this is her on the wife of George Orwell, Sonia Orwell. I got this at the Douglas Humane Society retail shop. This is Sunset and Twilight from the Diaries of 1947 to 1958 by Bernard Berenson. He was an Italian art expert. He collected Italian art. He had a big, huge villa in Florence that was covered, stuffed with art. This is his diaries. As you know, I collect diaries. I haven't really looked at this, but I couldn't pass it up. It was only $1. And then I got this at the Finville Library Book Room, Negatov, The Origins of Laura, a novel in fragments. This was a novel that he was in progress of writing, Negatov, and all they had was the index cards. That's what it is. It's just the index cards. It's kind of like a novel in progress that was never really published, but his son put it out. It's probably a moneymaker, but I couldn't pass it up from my Negatov collection. A novel in fragments. So that's the thrift store haul from this week. I didn't get any books in the mail yesterday. I ordered some books today that will probably come next week. So yeah, not much else going on. Kind of quiet around here. Getting rid of books is very exhausting. I don't like changes. I don't like disruptions. They're kind of exhausting me. They kind of stress me out. I don't like getting rid of books, but I know that it has to be done. And plus, I have plenty to read. I don't really need any of these books. My wife says I have an obsession. I don't know. I just am a lover of books. But it's okay. I'm dealing with it. So I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you for the comments. I don't plan to sell any books online. I'm taking all these to the Gateway Center, which is all these books are sold to support the Holland Rescue Mission and all their programs to help the poor, the needy, the hungry, the homeless. All these books will be sold to support the ministry of the homeless and the poor, the destitute, the despairing, the lost, those who are just wandering the streets of the American empire during this COVID-19 plague, the rise of Christian white nationalism and all that. So, yeah, I will close to put these books down a lower level, and I will continue to read Contemplating God with the Great Tradition, writing in my diary, waiting for my wife to come home, and life just keeps going by. So once again, I hope you're all doing well, that you're all healthy and strong. Get vaccinated, wear your mask, practice social distancing, and yeah, until next time, bye.